do a little poem for you. It's written by Robert Service. It's called The Cremation of San McGee. There are strange things done in the midnight sun by men who moil for gold. The Arctic trails have their secret tales that would make your blood run cold. Those northern lights have seen queer sights, the queerest they ever did see. Was one night on the marge of Lake Labarge, I cremated Sam McGee. Now Sam McGee came from Tennessee, where the cotton blooms and blows. Why he left his home in the South Tyrol, round the pole, God only knows. He was always cold, but that land of gold seemed to hold him like a spell. Though he'd often say, in his homely way, that he'd sooner live in hell. On Christmas Day, we were mushing our way over the Dawson Trail. You talk of the cold through the Parker's folds. It stabbed like a driven nail. If our eyes we closed, then our lashes froze. And at times we scarcely could see. It wasn't much fun. The only one to whimper was Sam McGee. That very night as we lay packed tight in our robes beneath the snow, the dogs were fed, the stars overhead were dancing heave to toe. He turned to me, and Cap, says he, I'll cash in this trip I guess, and if I do, I'm asking that you won't refuse my last request. Now he seemed so low that I couldn't say no. Then he says in a kind of groan, it's that cursed cold that has caught a hold, and I'm chilled to the very bone. Now it ain't being dead is my very dread. It's the icy grave that pains, so I want you to swear, by foul or fair, you will cremate my last remains. Now a pal's last need is a thing to heed, so I swore I would not fail. We started on at the streak of dawn. My God, he looked ghastly pale. He was crouched on the sleigh, and he raved all day of his home in Tennessee. And by nightfall, a corpse was all that was left of Sam McGee. Now a promise made is a debt unpaid, and the trail has its own stern code. In the days to come, though my lips were numb, in my heart how I cursed that load. And every night by the lone firelight, while the huskies round in a ring, howled out their woes to the boundless snows. My God, how I loathed that thing. Now there wasn't a breath in that land of death, as I hurried horror driven, with a corpse half hid that I couldn't get rid, because of a promise given. He was lashed to the sleigh, and he seemed to say, you may tax your brain and brawn, but you promise true, and it's up to you to cremate my last remains. And every day that white clay seemed to heavy and heavier grow. As on I went, though the dogs were spent, and my grub was getting low. The trail was bad, and I felt half mad, yet I swore I would not give in. I would often sing to the hateful thing, and it hearkened with a grin. Till I came to the marge of Lake Labarge, a derelict there lay. It was jammed in ice, and I saw in a trice, it was called the Alice May. I looked at it, and I thought a bit, and I turned to my frozen chum. Here, says I, as I gave a sigh, is my creme atorium. Some planks I tore from the cabin floor, and I lit the boiler fire. Some coal I found that was lying around, and I piled the fuel on higher. Now the flames they soared, and the furnace roared, such a fire you'd seldom see, and I burned a hole in the glowing coal, and I pushed in Sam McGee. Then I took a hike, cause I didn't like to hear him sizzle so, and the heavens scowled, and the huskies growled, and the wind began to blow. It was icy cold, but the hot sweat rolled down my face, and I don't know why. And the greasy smoke in an inky cloak went streaking across the sky. I do not know how long in the snow I wrestled with grisly fear. The stars came out and they danced about, and again I ventured near. I was sick with dread, but I gravely said, I'll just take a peek inside. I guess he's cooped, and And it's time I looked, so the door, I opened one. And there sat Sam, looking cool and calm, in the heart of a furnace glow. He gave a smile, you could see for a mile, and he cried, please shut that door. It's fine in here, but I gravely fear you'll let in the snow and storms. Since I left Plumtree down in Tennessee, it's the first time I've been warned. I'd advise us all to think carefully about how you vote tomorrow. I think we're being tricked.
Oh.